Alright, so lucky me, the sound was on there. Hopefully it'll be this video that I can end with a timestamp of me showing off everything. Just a little catch me up on these things. This thing, solid as ever. I feel I could probably use this to modify a Nerf Mega Dart Blaster to fit standard bullets. This could be cool. And hurt, but I'll finally have a really good sniping weapon, I guess. I am a pretty good shot with the BB after all. I think, what was it? Like about... Hold on, I need to count these yards. 50 yards, I can hit a target that's about half a meter in length. You do have to aim the BB like just to hit the target, but point is I can manage to think up all the angles properly and hit the target. So that was a fun time shooting things with BBs that I probably shouldn't have. I'm definitely feeling the serrated up. I'm gonna have to scoot that a little bit. Dang it. Well, that was my doing. You know what, let's just go with a bigger cut. And let's see, is this easier to handle? It feels easier. It doesn't look like this is going to end well, though. Okay, I think I found a better way to do it. I mean, I can feel it. It doesn't hurt, but I can feel it. Save that? Yeah, I managed to save that. Okay, good. I should have guessed this, but adding more pressure does help you count better. You want to know something that I both love and hate about information? There can always be new parts of the information. On one hand, hey, at least now we know not to feed cocaine and alcohol to kids, but on the other hand, some people spent years studying this, and, well, they're obviously not gonna feel the best about them getting proved wrong, or at least that was me. I forgot what information it was. It wasn't anything like too big. It was just some sort of generic information, and it was changed. I think it had to do with sleep and record holders. A new record holder for longest time awake ever. 30 days. I'm pretty sure that was the predicted amount. The actual record holder was, I believe, a 14-year-old who lasted 11 and a half days before the hallucinations got too bad. And yeah, if you want to hallucinate like you're on drugs, just stay up for about 3 days. Your mind will eventually start deteriorating. Well, deteriorating is definitely not the right word, but it will start making you hallucinate. Another way you can do it is if you focus on a candle while in a black room, and, well, it's simple enough. It might help if you also have a mirror or not, but hold real still, stare at the candle for 3 minutes. Your mind gets bored and it will make you hallucinate. Don't drop the candle though, or at least make sure you're not going to set your house on fire in case you get spooked. I personally have not tried this because we don't have oh wait, I have like 50 candles. So I confiscated from my sister so she wouldn't burn the house down. But then my brother tried to burn the house down. Well, he didn't try, but he was lighting napkins on fire and watching them fly. You know, high pressure, low pressure zones. High pressure goes up, low pressure goes, no way. High pressure goes down, low pressure goes up. Just create a low pressure by heating up the napkin. The napkin's already really light, so the low pressure zone will be able to float with the napkin with enough wind current to actually carry the napkin. So he was just watching that and observing that happen. Alright, I'm on a streak again. I wonder what will ruin it for me this time. Alright. Here's my box. Oops, I accidentally put this in the wrong spot. Hold on, why did I throw that? Oh, right, that was the curve. We're just gonna put that in my scrap metal area. have the can serrated right now. This actually feels pretty nice. It's like it's massaging you. Now let's do it against the spikes. Ow. Well, that cut my skin. So if you go the other way from the spikes, it feels pretty nice. Like going like this. It feels nice. But if you do it the other way, it sinks through your skin. I doubt it would last long if you kept pushing it, because it is aluminum, and this was meant to hold 6 atmospheres, not be pushed around. So, it was meant to be durable like this, not like this. What I'm saying is it was meant to be pushed, not pulled. Or pushed, not pushing. Nope. It's still pushing in on itself. Oh well. Maybe later I'll find a better way to say it. She's got a crazy idea. What if I stuck one of these on a Nerf gun? Melee damage. What time is it? Yeah, these are actually getting pretty itchy. I probably shouldn't have cut myself with the aluminum. I guess just as, like, to prove that these serrated cans are serrated and work, at least sort of as intended. I can't lower it anymore, can I? No, I can't. It's 2:41, no wonder I'm getting a little tired. It's almost my bedtime. So I could always attempt to block out some light. Alrighty, what about that? So we've got some cuts there. They actually do go. I can see the red. Just a thin line. It's just mostly irritating, like how if a mosquito was to bite you, it would irritate you. Yeah, it feels like I have a long mosquito bite. This could make it something potential for annoyance. If I have someone and I want to give their hand something itchy, I could just scrape them with some aluminum. Once again, not that I would, but if I ever really needed, I don't know what situation I would actually need it. And, of course, which situation would I actually have a can that's serrated on me? Pretty sure someone could think of it, but I can't right now. mouse may do full circle. And then I'm gonna serrate cut my palm. I'm pretty sure this cut would have been enough. Hey, we could probably make like a sort of jingle bell thing out of that. An instrument. That would be interesting. Maybe that'll be my next thing that I'll do. Okay, good, that's still there. I need to flatten these spikes out. I hope I don't get my tools revoked. Especially under these aren't your tools. Because, yes, Mom, these are my tools. I was bought these by someone who wasn't you. You have, by your own logic, no power over these tools. I can have my tools. Also, her logic is, if you want to own it, you have to buy it. Also, just like a little feat by my mom. Today, when she was trying to get my attention because I was being just a tad bit too loud, I called for my sister very loud to come out to come see the fireworks that we were setting off. You know, 4th of July and all that. So I was just a tad bit too loud, and by that I mean I was yelling. It wasn't too loud. My voice is very echoey when I yell, so everywhere it can be heard. She came up behind me and hit my shoulder blade with a sandal, causing me to yelp because I did not know she was there. And then, of course, then she started yelling. You know, because I was being too loud and waking my dad. Logical thing to do is to yell at the person you're trying to get quiet. So that happened. I got angry. And by angry, I mean I just went from like my normally neutral face and went. My angry face doesn't look like an angry face because I am a lot more laid back than I was. No, I don't have enough energy to be angry at most people. So it's just now I'm not happy. You are hurting my hand. You are pushing on my blood vessel. Please stop. By the way, it wasn't exactly hurting much, but she was pushing down here. Well, she was pinching me like this, and it was making the rest of my hand go numb. So I told her, hey, could you not? My hand's going numb. She just hit me with the sandal again. This time I didn't yelp, because this time it was not like she scared me or anything. You know, coming up behind me and all that while I'm looking for my sister. I'd say we probably resolved that. No idea if we did, though. We're probably just gonna forget that happened and go on with our day. well, she'll go on with her day tomorrow, and I'll go on with my night right now. This happened like at, what, 9 o'clock? At least my dad's not going to work tomorrow, so he gets to sleep in tonight. Almost done serrating this can. Alright, so this is the important cut. This is the cut that links everything. I think I'll take it differently this time. Yeah, I'll start like that and then come over here. Dang it. Oh well. So now I have a fully serrated can. It still feels really good. I don't know how else to say it, but it doesn't feel bad. Okay, on the other side of your hand, it feels like 5 mosquitoes are biting you. But on your palm, it feels fine. Or maybe that's just because I've got a lot of skin on my hand because I kept getting cut there when I never used to use gloves. At least now I've learned my lesson. Use gloves. Alright, so now the other way around. Once again, my palm actually feels unaffected. I thought it would hurt more. It definitely cut into me in multiple places. That is a good sign. Ow. Yeah, deeper cuts there. Pretty much instant. Overall, I'd say 3 out of 10. Bad defense, but it exists. And cheap. So that's a plus. That's the only reason it's not a 1. I could make a lot of these. It lost some points though because, well, it's cheap to produce but takes a long time to build. Something that in most wars people would go with the more expensive option because of, well, you can pump out more of them, or, and I believe this was the case for one of the wars, they would just attempt to win with sheer numbers. I believe maybe, I'm not as well versed in history as anything else, so out of all likeliness, what's about to come out of my mouth is fake, minus the fact that I know that there was a country that swarmed with, well, very broken and very poorly made tanks. Anyways, pretty much what I just said. I think it was Russia. Maybe not. But it was a country. And they decided to swarm, I believe, the U.S. while in a swamp with a lot of poorly made tanks. It probably wasn't in a swamp, it probably wasn't Russia, and it probably wasn't the USA. And I say this because I don't know my history as well as I know my science. I'm probably gonna grow up to be an engineer or something. Not a train engineer, but that other one. Mechanic, I mean. That seems like the job for me. Especially with my current interests in mind. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Hope the WD-40 eyes cuts off. So, bye-bye.